Wow. Wow, how can I follow that? That was pretty amazing. I'd like to tell you a funny story about how I came to acquire this hula hoop. There's this little girl, Jenny, down the block, and I saw her hooping all summer, and I became very jealous. Well, at one point I said, I have to have that hula hoop. And so I knocked her down one day. I broke her hip, so it doesn't seem like she'll be needing it anymore. And now I'm gonna bore you with some hula hooping jokes. So, 101 hula hoops walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I don't serve your kind. What are you doing in here?" And the hula hoops are like, "What, man? What, we're hula hoops. We should have beers in here." And the bartender says, "You guys, every week it's the same thing. You come into my bar and you're wasted." That was funny. Yeah, so, yeah. 101 hula hoops walk into a bar. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I just said that one. One lonely hula hoop walks into a bar. And the bartender says, "What are you doing here, man? I thought I told you. Can't come in here anymore." And the hula hoop's like, "Why? I just wanted to see you." And the bartender says, "You broke my heart. And you threw me for a loop." So I got drunk last night. Yay! It was the first time I'd ever had moonshine.
Oh, go girl.
Anyone else a fan of moonshine?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Doesn't really seem like it. You sound really enthused. And so as I'm drunk, dancing around the kitchen, I say something to myself that's rather funny, I mean to me anyway, and I say it out loud, exuberantly. "You know, I like my men like I like my moonshine. Stiff. This shit is intense. Oh my God. Whoa." So I drank half of the jar.
Oh.
Woo! 2013! Woo! I was having fun in my kitchen. I had to take out the hula hoop, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Had some hula hooping in the kitchen. Girl, don't you wanna hula hoop in the kitchen? So if you haven't noticed already, I came here pretty unprepared. And I decided to do something a little interesting for me anyway. Usually all my shit is in my head and I just spout my brilliance upon you. But this time around, instead of pulling things out of my ass, I figured I'd pull things out of my pockets. That's a good one. That's a good one. Swans are assholes. I mean, am I right?
Yeah.
Swans are fucking assholes. Not only do they bite you, but they also have these little fucking teeth on the inside of their tongue, so that it's like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to go to the fucking hospital now. The fuck, man? Jesus. Ah, I'm gonna have to walk that off. Wow." On the other hand, loons are pimps. No, they're literally pimps. I mean, they get so much loon pussy. They get so much loon pussy that it's not even funny. It's actually hilarious how much loon pussy they get. They get so much loon pussy, in fact, that they must in turn sell that loon pussy to other loons for a nominal fee. Because loons don't have fucking jobs! Okay, that one failed. Gonna put that one in my back pocket. Alright. So, not only do I do stand-up comedy, which I'm pretty brilliant at. But I'm also in a burlesque troupe, the Bayside Bombshells.
Oh,
Thank you. And I must preface the story with the fact that I don't really have parents anymore. They're dead. And so my grandparents basically stepped into that role, and they're pretty much my parents. They've supported me and loved me, even after all the tragedy. Woo! Thank you. I really appreciate that. And so I told my grandmother, well, my grandparents together, but my grandfather's like, you can do whatever you want, man. You mean you want to shuck tomatoes in Kansas? That's cool. Yeah, do your thing. Do you. But my grandmother, on the other hand, she's like tight-lipped and conservative. So when I told her that I was joining a burlesque troupe, that I wanted to get involved in taking my clothes off for, mass audiences around the United States, perhaps, she said, so, you're going to be a stripper and a social worker.
wow.
And I thought to myself, I didn't say this out loud because I thought I'd get a backhand.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the stripper/social work, business, whatever you might call that, is severely lucrative. I mean, I can grind on someone and ask them how they did stuff. Yeah, I didn't have that one either. Hopefully I'm gonna find a funny one. Nope, not yet. You're not ready for that one. Nope, you're not ready. You're not ready. Okay. So, I've actually met someone who's pretty amazing.
Yay.
He's a guy.
Yay.
He wants to get with this. Yeah. But before I let him, get with this, and by this I mean me,
Yeah.
I had to tell him, this is getting lower every time I touch it. Whoa. Yikes. Whoa. That was gonna go below the belt. Wow. I had to tell him something, very important, because I'm a woman, obviously. And I have needs. I have some voracious needs. It's something like, maybe 3-4 times a day kind of need. Yeah. And so I told him that he would have to get down to Pizza Hut and buy me a pizza. Thanks for laughing. I really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Okay. Usually I have a method to this madness. Today it's kind of like, I don't fucking know. Just whatever. Just whatever, man. But sometimes I have a method, and I'll have things memorized and prepared and awesome. And probably one of the last times I did stand-up here, I made fun of David Graves.
Okay.
I love making fun of David Graves. I think when I had it in my head, it was David, lesbians, Jewish old ladies, ninjas. Yeah. He was maybe 40% of my stand-up. It was pretty awesome. I love that guy. In a non-sexual way. I'm killing. I'm killing. This is great. This is awesome. What else do I got? Nope, not that. Not yet. Nope. Okay. So I was fortunate enough to buy an iPhone recently actually, and I'm really glad that I have the old school one without Siri.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, fuck Siri.
Fuck you.
Fuck Siri hard with fucking something sandpapery. That fucking bitch. Because if I had Siri, it would probably turn into a domestic dispute. I got to play around with Siri once. It was, yeah, it was all that I had hoped for. And I asked her, Siri, where is my vagina? She replied with, No searches available. Oh, you mean my vagina's not on the internet? I gotta get on that. I mean, I do have an iPhone now, so it's all like, that's going on Facebook. That's great. That's awesome. You can play around with it on the iPhoto. Make it black and white. That'd be fantastic. Now, before I get off of this wretched stage, I would like to tell you that I'm going to be back on November 1st. That may or may not be a deal breaker for you. But it's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna give you a little sample of what I'm gonna do on the 1st. Yeah. Make you want to come back for more. So, like, this night reminds me of the night that I did so much cocaine with Nicole Richie that I almost died. We were in her, like, father's limo doing blow off of Paris Hilton's photo. And I was like, oh my God, Nicole, I've done so much blow that I think I'm gonna die. And she's like, no, I've taken way more than this before. And I didn't die. And so I took another bump from her bullet and walked away. Walked away into the night. And I came upon this bar thing, I don't even know. But they let me in for free because, like, I'm pretty. And I go into the bathroom because that's where you get all the blow. And I heard some rustling, like, in the fatty bathroom area, the big stall. And I like, bust in, all ninja style. And I found Miley Cyrus, Disney Princess Tara Reid, and Winona Ryder. And they were doing cocaine off of the toilet seat. And I was like, you bitches are dirty. And they're like, yeah, that's why we're famous. Thank you and good night.